Hi, I'm Gilda Torino. I'm 63 years old. I'm from Philippines. I came to Australia in April 3, 1987. That makes it 33 years. I'm an Aussie now. I came with my mom, my sisters, or I would say the family. Um, and my sister's been here for more than 5 years before us. She let us know, she told us about life in Australia is totally different from Philippines. So we took this, we call it an adventure or took the risk. Upon arriving in Australia, a week after that, I tried to find a job, but it wasn't that easy. Being a migrant, they always have had to ask, like, have you got any local experience? I wouldn't have any local experience because it was only been a week since I arrived in Australia. Um, I tried to find some ways of helping out myself by asking my sister who's been here to help me out, find any resources that could improve myself and learn about Australia. So the very first thing, I went the library. I've learned a lot of things in the library. I have to know a lot of things and know Australia, read some books, and about some other people and earn some friends. What's hard was not knowing the places, not knowing especially where to go, not knowing where to seek help. It's not very easy, especially for people like me who's got physical disability. I've got polio since I was 10 months old, and it's not very easy looking for a job that do require physical, not mental, but I would say really physical work. Like say, one asked me if I could do such heavy work like lifting. I wouldn't be able to. The biggest job that I had, or the best job that I had in Australia was a year after when I applied for a job at the Legal Aid Commission as a legal assistant. I worked there for 15 years and I loved that kind of job. But the first 3 months before that was I was working at the University of New South Wales as at the Dean's office. But I asked them if I could leave and work at the other one, which is the legal aid, which I really would love to. The legal aid gave me the opportunity um, to give the best job I ever had because that's the environment that I would love to be. I was at the criminal law division. I'm a quick learner, and as I've said, there's always hope. I thought like there's no hope of being a legal assistant here, but no, I don't give up. So I try to learn a lot of things by asking a lot of people there that worked there previously how things work until I progressed myself to a senior legal assistant. I came to Chumut in year 2003 from Kulak, but before that, I used to live in Sydney. Chumut is such a beautiful place. So we love the river. I was talking about we as my husband Max. We love the river. We love the environment, the mountains, and everything. And we just thought when we retire, we settle here, and we did. A month after that, he was diagnosed with dementia, which makes life a little bit harder. And I was diagnosed with bone problem that I had to have a hip replacement. So moving to Chumut and moving away from family is not very easy because that time I knew that I wouldn't have any family support and I hardly had any friends before when I first moved in. But as soon as I earned some friends, I started liking Chumut, not like before that I don't know Chumut. And but my husband was getting worse then. I went to Sydney for surgery, stayed there for 18 months because of complications and all. But Max was getting bad. His dementia was really getting worse after that. But not telling friends about his conditions and keeping it like, I'm not saying a secret, but keeping it away from other people. Um, I went to the hospital in Sydney, came back here, and it was really that bad. So, with May not being able to function well physically because of the hip replacement, and Max being with dementia, I asked help from other people, which is like Valma, which I don't know before. And 5 years after that, in year 2009, he said goodbye. It wasn't easy to accept the fact that he had dementia and living without knowing me. It took so many years to accept the fact that he was gone. And the fact that he doesn't know me is what hurts. So living with people with dementia and having physical disability is not very easy. But living here in Chumut makes me stronger. Being away from family, I thought that I had to leave. The fact that I'm on my own and still on my own, but not on my own that I would say because I've gained a lot of friends like No, Sue, you, and different. A lot of people like in Lions, a lot of them supported me. I've joined in a lot of volunteer works to clear my mind.
Hi, I'm Noel. I joined the Lions Club about 22 years ago. First met Gilda back in about 2013 when she joined the Lions. Since then, even though she's had all sorts of disabilities, she's run the markets for the past, I think about 4 years, very successfully. She is the whole brains behind the thing. Without her organisation, our markets wouldn't happen. Hilda's always there to help anybody else out if she can.
Because I thought that I shouldn't live in darkness, that I should live out there helping other people too, which gives me satisfaction and happiness that I've helped someone suffering like me. It's not really a very easy life, but I am happy now.
Hilda often fills in as for the secretarial job. She was assistant secretary for a number of years and just filled in whenever was needed. Very efficient at that job. Yeah, she plays Advanced Australia Fair on the ukulele when we have changeovers, and at the changeovers she usually organises all the decorations, organises the tables and has everything set up so it works just right. She's been a very helpful lady for the Lions all the time she's been a member. Never says no to anything and always does everything that she can to the best of her abilities, which is pretty good.
craft, I actually attend the Valma craft group, but because of the lockdown at the moment, I wasn't able to. But doing all the crafts over there makes my life like happy, because I do help a lot of people do the craft things. I volunteer there as well. I do my knitting and my spinning. I do a lot of fashion jewelries. I do a lot of making cards and all sort of things like that. There's always hope every day. You wake up, you see the sunshine, the world is still beautiful.